Hey everyone, it's Marla. Thanks for tuning in once again. Happy New Year to all of you. Thank you so much for all of the New Year's wishes and holiday wishes. I haven't been able to respond to everybody yet because I've been taking a break from social media, but I do want to thank everybody, and please know that I'm wishing all of you so much love and happiness and prosperity in 2020. Such optimism, I think is the right word for what I'm feeling about 2020 and actually this new decade that we're moving into. So, what I wanted to do today was a little pick a card reading. This is going to be a messages from your twin flame reading, and it's going to be an extended reading. So, if the messages are resonating with you and you want to go further, then you can move over to Vimeo and I'll post a sacred union reading in continuation of this reading. And I'll put the links to those in the comments, and I'll also put the timestamps, not in the comments, but in the section below the video. I'll try to put the timestamps in the comments too, so that you can quickly get to them. So the choices today are The Lover's Path Tarot by Chris Walder, and I have this rune on here. This is Ansu's. I have the Rider-Waite Tarot, the traditional tarot deck, and the rune Birkena, and I have the Quantum Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor, and the rune Pertho. So go ahead and make your selection, and I am going to start. Okay, so if you chose cards number 1, The Lover's Path with Ansu's, this is your reading. Okay, so what is going on with this person? Well, I feel like this person might be going through a little bit of dark night of the soul at this time. We've not only got the Death card, but we've got the 10 of Swords as well, which is another card that represents death or endings. Now, this is a 10 card, so it does represent that it's a transition time. Like this card in this deck is called Transformation. It is the Death card. We have Pluto and Persephone on it. The 10 of Arrows, because it's a 10, it's the last of the suit, but it's also like a 1 card. So it's like this person is transitioning. But in order to make this transition, there's a major ending happening. Definitely what I'm getting, one of the things is there's an ending to how this person saw themselves. It's like the old them. Like there's definitely a change happening. They can no longer be the person that they used to be. This person is awakening. And what this card in this deck means is awakening to love. And here we have Cupid and Psyche. Has the awakening card on this deck. And when Cupid and Psyche, their energy, it's like our soul becoming the embodiment of love, the merging of the soul and the heart. And what I feel from this card is the reason for this person's transformation is because of their connection to you. You are helping this person in the awakening process. And it's like they want to come back to you. In the myth of Cupid and Psyche, they have an argument and Cupid leaves. And Psyche has to go through her trials, her 3 trials, in order to win Cupid back. And this card is showing his return to her after she completes what she needs to go through, after she completes her, really it's understanding. Okay, so it's like this person is seeing you and how you have changed, and they're wanting to change also so that they can be with you. But yet, this person is still having a lot of heartache. Now, because this person is experiencing so much transformation right now, things in their life are probably very unstable. There's a lot of releasing and letting go within this person. And so what I'm getting is they're emotionally raw, and they're still in this place of a lot of turmoil. And this person is still hiding from you. This person has not shown you their true feelings. You see how she's cowering in the corner here. Try and pick it up so you can see it clearer. So this person, I feel, also needs this alone time. It may not be so much that they're running from you, as they're needing time and space to come to grips with the loss and the transformation that they're experiencing. We see this rough water here. So I feel like this person, there's a lot of old emotions coming up. This person is really needing to deal with a lot of things that they've been repressing, a lot of their old patterns. They're needing to take this very close look at themselves. And that's why this alone time is needed. So this person, the change that they're going through is a very positive change. This person is wanting to take more control of their life. Like they're becoming the manifester, the creator in their life. And in order to do that, they need to go through this transformation. They need to come face to face with Pluto. And of course, Pluto's playing a big role for us all astrologically as Saturn comes into a conjunction with Pluto this month around the time of the eclipse on January 10th. So it could actually be that astrological aspect that is facilitating change in this person. Again, this person is probably not in contact with you at the moment, or in the near future you may experience that this person needs some alone time. In this card, again, we have Cupid and Psyche. This time Cupid is running. This is where they're having an argument and he's leaving and she's trying to hold on to him. There could be a little bit of runner-chaser dynamic going on with you right now. But again, it's because I feel this person is in such a time of change and a time where they're feeling very raw, that they're not wanting to be around you right now. But this card is saying that they want to come back, but it's like they need to go away and either lick their wounds or make their inner changes so they can come back to you. And I think the Justice card is clarifying that, because the Justice card, we have Penelope and Odysseus. And if you know that myth, Odysseus was gone. He was gone for, I don't know, like 15 years or something. He was off making war, and then he had some mishaps with some witches. But his wife, Penelope, stood by him and waited for him. And so I feel like Justice here is saying that this person is needing to go on their trip, just like Odysseus did. They need to go off and fight their little battle, their little internal battle right now. But trust that justice will be done here, and that this person's going to return to you, just like Odysseus returned to Penelope. And this person, the reason they're experiencing so much heartbreak right now is because they're needing to open their heart. This is being clarified by the Empress. Love, opening, blossoming. That's where this person is transforming. They're transforming their heart so that they can be more present, more whole, more of what you, I don't know if I want to say that. But it's like this person wants to become someone that they feel is worthy of you. Of course, we know that this person is worthy of you already. They don't really need to do anything. But inside, they're feeling like they need to make these changes, almost in order to win you. And it could be that your relationship too is needing to go through some transformation. Perhaps both of you are needing to let go of the past so that you can start fresh. And in order to do that, you need a period of separation. And you need to work through, whatever happened in the past. Now remember, this reading can take a lot of different forms. This might be about what your twin or soulmate's going through. It might resonate more with what you're going through. It could be what you're both going through, which is happening a lot these days. There's so much mirroring going on. There was something else that I wanted to say, and now I can't remember it. Well, what I was going to say is, sometimes what I do is I pick one set of cards to talk about me and one set of cards to talk about the other person. And that way you can get messages from both. Or you might pick one set of cards that you feel relates to your twin, and then you might ask, well, which set would my twin pick for me if they were looking, so that you can get an idea of what's going on with you as well. So let's move on and go take a look at some other things here. What is the master saying about what this person is going through and what they're healing? Okay. So the first card is see the other person's point of view. So I feel that a lot of what the two of you are going through right now is you're trying to see the other person's point of view. As I said, there's been some kind of separation, or the relationship is going through a transformation. And the reason that that's happened is so you can understand the other person better. Maybe one of the things that was happening was that you weren't seeing eye to eye on things. And you're needing to take this time apart, this space, to be able to see that. Sometimes we don't appreciate the person when they're there. And it's only until we have that space that we really kind of awaken to what we really felt about that person. For some of you, this card, see the other person's point of view, could be that you're really coming into a sense of balance and alignment with each other. And moving through this energy is all part of this process. This card, Serapis Bay, go now. I feel like it's referring to the separation. There is a necessity for the separation right now. Let's just pull a clarifier for that. Too many cards. So they're saying deception. Okay, someone's wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So, yeah, this person, I feel they haven't been clear with you. Or if this is you, possibly you haven't been open to this other person. They may actually have run away and kind of stormed off way because they weren't able to take off their mask. They weren't able to see your point of view because of the things that are going on with them. And I feel like these two cards are saying that when this person is more able to be vulnerable is when they're going to return. So, like I said, this person needs that space to heal. This person has had trauma in their life. They've experienced that. And that's why they don't feel comfortable, or they haven't felt comfortable being open with you up till now. And maybe in some respects, because of that, they haven't really been able to see your point of view because they've been too busy protecting themselves by not allowing themselves to be vulnerable. And let's see now what this person is feeling about you. Funny. Okay. So the first two cards here, Three of Cups and Illusion. Okay, for some of you, one of the things about this relationship is that there's a third person involved in this relationship. And that could be why you're having this separation, why there's heartbreak, and what this person needs to heal and move through. For some of you, this could be saying that your twin is kind of trying to numb themselves, perhaps drinking too much, or even something more extreme, in order to try to escape this heartbreak that they're feeling. Or that might be one of the things, perhaps, like if they have some kind of drinking or drug problem, something that's coming up, something that is making themselves more known to them. What I mean by that is perhaps beginning to see that that is not an answer, or it could be that they're just turning to that right now. But ultimately, the Three of Cups is a positive card about celebration. So I feel like there's something positive to look forward to well, actually, this is what they feel about you. So you bring them this sense of happiness. We also have the card Illusion. This is the Moon card. Okay, so I feel like this card, you see the card that's next to it, right? The Moon, Illusion, and then Deception came out once again. So this person is not being real, or you are not being real in this situation. There's things that are being hidden. The whole picture is not being seen. There could be an element of fantasy. This person could be thinking that to actually be with you is a little bit of a fantasy. Maybe you're someone that they feel is unattainable, or you wouldn't want to be with them if they were real with you. They may feel that they would cause you pain to be with you. And so they may feel that running away from you is actually like they feel like maybe they're doing good for you. So the Romance Angels cards, besides Deception and Very Soon, sorry, I'm running out of room here. Playfulness, and This Could Be the One. So I feel like very soon this person's going to be ready to be more real with you. They see you as someone fun, again, goes with this card. Someone fun, joyful, someone that brings happiness into their life. But this person may not feel like they could make you happy. I feel like this person sees you as someone that is very social, popular, fun. This person may even believe that you're not serious about them. They may think that you're just toying with them, and they're afraid to be real with you, to share their true feelings, because they feel like you're not really wanting to accept them. You're just playing with their feelings, just flirting with them. But again, it says this could be the one. This person is coming to the conclusion. This is a person that may have been in denial of your connection for a while, and they're just now like going to that stage of their process where more and more and more of their feelings are known. This card, Very Soon, is like clearly decide what you want so it comes to you. This person may not have been able to actually decide what they want. They may not have been clear. on the things that they wanted. But this transformation that they're going through is helping them achieve clarity, especially if this is someone that has a partner in their life already. Then, they definitely have to go through this transformation. This card, the Nine of Cups, could be another indication that this person is at times overindulging in drinking. So let's see what they want to tell you. First card is, I feel your energy around me. Okay, so that's the first thing that they're wanting to tell you. And again, when you're actually with someone, when you're seeing someone frequently, okay, you may not experience the energetic connection as much as when you go into separation and you're feeling that energetic connection, then you really know. Okay, and very often twins separate for that exact reason, so that you can come to the conclusion that it doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't matter if I run away. It doesn't matter if I hide, because I'm still feeling your energy. I can't really get away from that. Not that they want to get away from it, but that's what leads them back, because when they keep feeling your energy, or you keep feeling their energy, then you know that it's real. You know that there's nowhere to go. And I feel like this person is at the point where they don't want to be this anymore. They don't want to continue to wear the mask. And these things that they're going through, the death cards that they're going through, is helping them achieve that. But understand that their heart's been broken. May not have been broken by you, may have been broken by someone else, or it could have even been broken by their own expectations or their own feelings of failure. They also want to say, these feelings overwhelm me and it's scary. Okay, so that also makes sense why they haven't been able to open up and why they've been hiding away. In this card, awakening, and also with this card, we know that there's a lot of emotion, there's a lot of heart stirrings going on with this person. And a lot of it is very, has to do with turmoil and trauma. But they're also feeling this love for you at the same time. And all of it is just a little bit too much for this person right now. And so they're needing to take a break. They're needing to, I feel, sort through their feelings. And it feels like with you around, they're not able to really do that. They want to tell you that they're afraid that you'll leave them. Okay? And I've already said that with the deception card. This person feels like there's this fantasy, like they see you as a fantasy, And it's a little bit of, could this relationship really work, or is that a fantasy? Could this person that looks so open and giving and flirtatious, would they really love me? Would they really stay with me? Or are they just going to break my heart like people have done in the past? I'm afraid if I open up, if I take this mask off, I'm afraid you're going to walk away from me. It's like this person it's running away to protect themselves. It is a defeating energy, right? Because you can't run away to protect yourself from getting hurt, because you'll never get what it is that you want. But up till now, they've been afraid. And I'm praying you'll come back. This person is hoping that you'll wait for them. They want to come back to you. I remember what I said, like Odysseus, he's got to fight the Trojan War. He gets thrown off course. He runs into Circe. She turns all his men into swine. He's, he goes through shipwrecks. This person is really fighting to get to you. Like inside, their higher self knows that they're going to come back to you. They're just hoping that when they make the changes, that you're still going to be there. They're not completely sure about that right now. So if you would like to continue this reading, if it's resonating with you, check out the link and head on over to Vimeo. Thank you guys so much. Again, take what resonates and leave the rest. If you chose deck number 2 with Birkena, this is your reading. Okay, what I feel is going on with this person. Now, when I do this reading, it could be representing what's going on with your partner. It could come through as what's going on with you. It could be what is going on with both of you. So just take what messages resonate with you. Okay, so this card, Six of Pentacles, is the first card we have. And I'm getting kind of two things here. I'm not getting that this person is so much this man, although for some of you, maybe. Like, I'm seeing this person. And what's coming to me is this person has been like a beggar in their own life. Like, this person has been accepting crumbs in some way. Now, technically, these are gold coins, but I'm just getting like this person, they've been afraid to accept more, or they have some kind of mental block that makes them feel like they're not worthy, they're not deserving of really receiving anything but crumbs in their life. Now, some could be this guy, but what I feel more about this man, and when it comes to this person, is that alternatively, this is a person that gives a lot and has given and given and given, but they are not getting things in return. And you could be having both these scenarios. Like, this could be someone that gives and gives and gives, that when it comes to them, they're somehow accepting a small amount back, or they're not getting the return, or they're accepting these crumbs. There's a need for this person to find balance in their life. They don't have that right now. Here, this man has a scale that's balanced, but this person is trying to reach this state of balance. But this has been holding them back, just feeling like they're not really worthy of things in their life. They're not really worthy of more. And with that card, we have the Moon card. So what I'm feeling around this is that this person has some subconscious blocks, and I suspect that these blocks come from a past life situation. Because the moon can represent this deeply buried subconscious wounding or pattern that may not even be conscious yet. Although what I'm getting when I look at these cards is that this person is in the process of waking up to these things. They're in the process of making changes. And of course we have the Tower card here. So this person is breaking free of this limiting behavior. And look at the cards that we have with it. We have the Knight of Swords and we have the Devil. You may even want to put this card here, because this person has had the Devil on their shoulder. They've had this pattern that's been keeping them chained to the past, chained to old ideas and behavior. But something's going on right now in their life. They're having some Tower moments, and this is breaking them free of the Devil. So while, the Tower is not always comfortable for us in the moment, it's definitely very freeing. And then look what happens when we have the Knight of Swords. Then there's forward movement, very quick forward movement. So definitely we're seeing this breaking free This person is healing, healing from the past, but also this person is, as I said, awakening. They're developing psychic insight here with the Queen of Cups. And they're also developing more of a balance. This person is likely to see you as the Queen of Cups, to see you as a very kind and loving person. Maybe even what I'm getting is like, the word that comes to me is etheric. That's not quite right. Ethereal. Ethereal is the word. Like pure. They see you as pure and compassionate, sensitive. So we have the Hierophant here with the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords. So I feel like this is telling us like the next phase. We have the Tower, the breaking free, the forward movement, and then this allows a deeper spiritual connection. And this person is getting stronger when we have the Hierophant, and the King of Swords. So remember at the beginning when we talked about this person accepting crumbs, not seeing their value, not seeing their magnificent because of something connected to the past. Well, they're going to see that as they break away here. They begin to see that and they begin to reclaim their power. And I really feel like it's a spiritual power because we're dealing with the Cups and the Hierophant. And then this brings this person more to the King of Swords energy. Very empowered. It's definitely a change from this energy. This person is changing from being that person that doesn't feel worthy to being this very strong, empowered, maybe even a little bit outspoken. But I'm feeling like this person they're so changing this. They're not taking things from people anymore. They have their sword now. And they're not willing to be this anymore. If this person is someone that's a really strong giver, I feel like there's more of a sense of balance coming, and there's still compassion, there's still kindness, there's still a sensitivity, but that is going through a change. Certainly when we're sensitive and emotional, it makes it very easy for people to take advantage of us and for us to be complete givers. And of course, that can keep us chained to certain people or chained in one spot, one pattern. As we awaken and grow, We have to learn how to balance our sensitivity and our emotionality with sovereignty, with boundaries, healthy boundaries. And I feel like, with the King of Sword, what I'm trying to get across there, when I said he's holding his sword, it's like this person is now setting boundaries. Even with the moon, I'm feeling like, there's this psychic sensitivity that maybe has contributed to these things. I'm also feeling like for some people, there's an element of persecution that runs through here. And one of the past life scenarios for this person, or maybe even in this life, they've dealt with a lot of persecution. And the Hierophant in that case is more of that persecution energy that may stem from some type of religion. And this person is moving through that because persecution can set up some real fears and internal conflicts in our psyche that make us feel not worthy, that make us, not able to move forward, sometimes not able to speak our truth. And then down here we have the Ace of Wands. New beginnings, new energy. Ace of Wands obviously it deals with a lot of passion, forward movement. Definitely the Eight of Wands, is fast forward movement. This is a timeline shift. So this person is going through a timeline shift right now. And that's bringing in this new beginning. That's why I'm picking up a lot of past life stuff with this person, is because the timeline shift that they're going through, it's dealing with another timeline for a lot of them. We don't often realize that a lot of what we're going through is changing and shifting other lifetimes right now, the things that we're doing in this life. This is the rune that was with this one as well. This is Birkena, and this is a rune that represents rebirth or birth, new life. It's a very feminine rune, and I feel like that kind of goes with what I'm seeing here, because the changes that's happening will create a rebirth, the shifting of these timelines. Let's see what the Ascended Masters have to say here about what this person is going through. So take charge of this situation and retreat into nature. Well, this person, one of the things that they're healing is they're feeling a little bit victimized. Remember, we talked about not feeling worthy, not feeling empowered, accepting these crumbs. So Moses is saying what this person is healing is that they're actually powerful, that they have control of things. And that goes with like the Hierophant and how they're flipping this energy from kind of, I want to say, letting people take advantage of them to taking more control. In a lot of ways, this person has left things up to other people. Letting other people make decisions for them. Letting other people tell them what to do, or this person might be in a relationship with someone else, a karmic relationship, and that person may be very controlling. That person may be taking advantage of them. I mean, definitely here with these cards, we see that this person like it's like the universe has to come and kind of force a change here because this person feels very stuck. I definitely feel like this is going to be a swift change. I mean, look at the cards, the Tower, the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Wands. Like something is happening very quickly here. And we also have this card, Retreat into Nature. Well, this person is going through a really intense time, clearly. And connection with nature would be very soothing for them. This person might be traveling somewhere, going on vacation. But I also feel like there's an element of empowerment here and an element of freedom. And I've talked about this with this card before. It's like the wild divine masculine energy that I feel is kind of complementary to the Hierophant. Of course, the Hierophant can deal with religion, but it can also be like a spiritual person, the high priest type energy. So, okay, what I'm getting is that this card, Green Man, what it's telling me is this person is becoming more free. Like what they're breaking free of are many limitations. It's like going back to who we were before all these limitations and projections were put on us. It's like going back to our natural form, our natural self, our very simple, deeply spiritual self that's connected to the earth. This also could be a very fertile time for this person with Green Man and the Ace of Wands. There could be a lot of sexual energy too, especially with the Knight of Swords and these cards, the Devil. This person could be bringing a lot of sexual energy towards you. And again, it's the fertility. I feel like this person is very much connecting more to the divine masculine energy at the moment. And it doesn't matter, divine feminine, divine masculine, it doesn't matter where they fall and where you fall, because remember, we're all both. And this person is needing right now to embody more of the divine masculine. Because what I'm feeling in these cards is that because this person is very sensitive psychically, they might be an empath. They're needing to create that balance between their feminine and masculine. Like they need this divine masculine energy to empower the divine feminine, so that they no longer have to be chained. So, just what I'm picking up is with all this divine masculine energy, there's a strong sexual energy. There could be Kundalini activations happening as well. There could definitely be communication happening if you're not in communication with your twin. You could be receiving information with the Knight of Swords and the Ace and the Eight of Wands. If this person, I feel they definitely want to come forward. They're working their way through this because there's a very strong forward motion. And I feel the forward motion is coming to you. But let's just see how this person is thinking of you. Too many cards. Okay. Five of Swords reversed. Okay, so as I said, this person is wanting to come forward to you. Here, this person, perhaps in the past, or perhaps you, like there was some kind of ego going on. There was a battle, there was some kind of competition. I feel like this person was pushing you away, or it's more likely they were pushing you away. They were blocking you somehow. They were blocking the connection. And this person may have been acting out. When I'm talking about ego, they may have been acting out a little bit. Not wanting you to see that they actually felt vulnerable and that they're actually sensitive. They may have said harmful things to you, or in some other way pushed you away or ran away. But because it's reversed, that's changing. This person wants to stop acting that way. They want to stop coming from their ego. I feel like they're ready to make amends. Six of Swords. Okay, this person, again, they want to come towards you. This person is moving away from the past and the things that have held them back, like this devil. And then the Knight of Cups. So this person wants to offer you their cup, offer you their love. Again, there's a lot of forward motion here. Blocks being removed and forward direction. Release your ex. Okay, so for some, this person is in a karmic relationship and it's time for them to let that go. Or there's a relationship in the past. This is probably what's connected to the Devil card. And for many, when I talked about accepting crumbs, this is going to be like in a karmic relationship. They've been in a relationship with a person that's been giving them crumbs or making them subordinate to them in a way, controlling them. This person may even depend on that other person for financial sustenance. If that person's not in a relationship, then there's, like I said, someone from the past that treated this person like that made this person feel like, you're only worthy of these crumbs that I give you, the crumbs of my affection. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. And I feel like, this is what is drawing this person forward. There is love and passion, as I said, sexual energy from this person towards you, and the chemistry cards goes with that. Attraction. So the feelings are there. Okay, what this person wants to say to you. I dream about you. Interesting card to come up because of the Moon card there. Remember, this is like subconscious energy, so it could be representing dreams, fantasies, the Queen of Cups as well. And I know we'll be together one day. So this person is saying, even though there might be blocks right now, they might be chained to someone or something, this person knows that there's forward movement, that in the future, this connection is coming forward, and maybe sooner than you realize. These feelings overwhelm me and it's scary. So remember, we've already talked about this person being empathic, being sensitive, psychically, emotionally, And that's overwhelming to this person. And that's part of finding their balance. It's part of finding their divine masculine energy. And we see that here. So if you would like to know more about what's going on with this person, if you'd like to know what's coming up, then you can continue this reading over on Vimeo. I hope it resonated with you. Remember, take what does, leave the rest. And I will speak to you all soon. Okay, if you chose cards number 3, this is the Quantum Oracle with the rune Pertho. This is your message. Okay, so what I'm feeling is going on with this person is what they want is not in alignment with their vibrational energy. Sorry, I'm trying to get these in a space where you can see. So this could be talking about you, or it could be talking about your partner. Likely it's talking about both of you, because what I'm seeing in all these readings is that there's really no difference between your energy and the other person's energy. But this is saying that you want this happiness and abundance, or that they want it. But there's something inside that's blocking that from coming. Because you have a vibration, you have a pattern or a projection or something that is undermining the things that you're trying to manifest, and you don't realize it at this point. And this is especially true of relationships, kindred partnership. Okay, so you're both wanting this love connection. You're both wanting this divine connection, but it's not happening, and you're getting frustrated because you don't see these things. Even for those of you that are in the relationship with your twin, you may still be dealing with some type of projection that's preventing the relationship from moving to its next stage. Here it's saying that abundance, like you're wanting abundance, you're wanting to create, again, all the things that we saw in the first picture. but it's not happening. You're stuck somewhere. Your energy is stuck. And that's because of this hidden motivation. What they're telling you to do, or what they're telling this person to do, is you have to focus on the present moment. That is where your power is. The tiger is the past, the lion is the future. And in order to tame those two, the only thing you can do is focus on the here and now. Okay, probably the hidden motivation card that's coming up, that's representing this block, is likely something to do from the past. Okay, usually the past represents guilt or shame, and future usually represents a fear or something we're not sure about. So you have to look at those two things. And focus on how you can move into the present. And they're saying that your guides are there to help you. Family, friends, spirit guides. Basically, there's a lot of people in the spiritual world that want to help you. If you have a deceased relative, they might be trying to contact you, for example. But being connected to the spiritual realm can help you shift the stuck energy. And they're also saying that your higher self is there. You're needing to deepen your connection to your higher self. It's part of this spiritual evolution. That's the right path. We see this card, there's a path. And you're wondering right now, either you or them, if you're on the right path. Because right at this moment, that path feels like mud. It doesn't feel like you're walking this path of abundance to this, great manifestation. It feels like, I'm stuck here in the mud. I'm not moving anywhere. Nothing's manifesting for me, and I don't understand it. But look, there's this rainbow here. And I'm seeing like these rainbow colors match with all these crystals that are along the road. Connecting more with the spiritual realm at this moment is the right path for you. Because it's through these connections that this becomes clear. And when this becomes clear, you're not going to be stuck in the mud anymore. Let's see what it is, if we can get clarity on what is stuck in the mud, or what is the hidden motivation here. What is the hidden motivation? Okay, first of all, there's balance that's needing to be restored here. Could be balance between career and home life, but often for twin flames, this card just represents a balance of the masculine and feminine energies. So look within and find where you're out of whack. Okay, part of what this hidden motivation is that you don't feel worthy. Sometimes you stick yourself in the mud. Sometimes you don't trust your guides. But this is a time where you're connecting more with your higher self, And this is aligning you more with your empowerment. Because part of the honoring path is, number one, you get accolades from other people. But you have to find the accolades for yourself first. You have to know that you're worthy of the accolades. Otherwise, if you don't feel worthy and you get on that honoring path, like, you can, I'm trying to think of the right words. It's not really important, but I'm just thinking of how some people, when they're not really healed and yet they get a lot of money or attention, it kind of just sucks them in and creates a monster in a way. But that's not meant to happen for you. So in order for you to get the things that are desired, you have to know that you're worthy, because as long as you're sitting here thinking you're not worthy, your energy's stuck. And your guides can't help you with that. Isis also talks about empowerment too. And being magical. She's a goddess of magic. She's an alchemist. And then we have Jesus. Open your heart to love. Okay, so they're also saying that somewhere, like, your heart isn't open. It may be opening, it may be open sometimes or a lot of the time, but there's still a blockage to it. Again, we have a lion on there, along with some other animals. What I'm getting is like taming the beasts inside of you, taming the ego, taming the fears. You may say, I really want this union. I really want to be with this person. And yet, your heart isn't open because you're afraid. Or, I'm saying you, I could be talking about your twin. Your twin isn't open to love. But remember what I said, that there's union occurring energetically. So what's happening for one person is happening for the other person. So if I see some people and they would see this reading and they would say, oh yeah, that's my twin. His heart's not open to love. And in just brushing it off as their problem, you're deflecting your own healing, and you're not seeing your own healing. And so for you, if you're one of those people that's like, oh yeah, my twin, their heart's not open and they're stuck, then you have to understand that you also have hidden motivations, and you also have heart blocks that are not letting this relationship move forward, because twin flames work together. Their energy works together. It's aligned. And at this stage of the game, unless you're really new to the twin flame journey, then you have to know that what's going on with you is happening with them, and vice versa. That's why I can do this reading and just say you, because it doesn't matter who I'm talking about or who I'm addressing. This is the energy of what's going on with the two of you. So there's a balance that needs to happen. And there's a heart opening. Okay, I'm saying, why is this person fearing love? Why is this person subconsciously not allowing this love in? And they're saying letting go. There's something from the past that's not let go of. So being supported, allowing yourself to transform and allowing yourself to be supported could be like what you're not letting go of. Sorry, I don't have these very aligned. So let's see how this person's feeling about you. I'm getting a lot of cards coming out today. Teacher, travel, and happy success. Okay. So you encourage them. They look up to you. I wouldn't say they necessarily see you as a teacher role, but they see what you're doing and they're learning through your example, whether you realize it or not. I feel like this person, they want to see you. Especially if you're at a distance from each other, they want to travel to you. Wanting to move towards you. But they want success, and it might be success that's stopping you or them from moving forward on this. Okay? Maybe you're not feeling abundant. Maybe you're not feeling loved. But, the cards are saying that, as we've talked about, it's because you're not seeing what's blocking you at the moment. It's funny that we have the card travel and here we have stuck energy, and the man is stuck in the mud. It's like, I want to move forward. I want to travel ahead, but I can't see why I'm not. Pay attention to the red flags. Okay, so I feel like this person is saying that they're ready. They're ready now to understand what their hidden motivation was. They're ready to go on to this next level. Very soon. So there's a shift happening very soon in regards to this energy. In regards to, I feel, shifting where they've been stuck. These cards are telling me that very soon you're going to see what the hidden motivation is. Because in the card, pay attention to the red flags, she has a curtain she's pulling away. Very similar to the card hidden motivation. You see, there's a curtain going on. There's something that needs to be uncovered. And it's going to be uncovered very soon. So you might be seeing this person very soon. Like we have that travel card, we have very soon. It's like once they realize, or once you realize, then there's forward motion again. And it could be a reconnection. We'll have to see what comes up in the second half of the reading. Okay, so what this person wants to say to you, first of all, is that their ego is fragile. I feel like this person might be feeling some frustration because they can't get what they want. And perhaps part of that is like they're wanting to move towards you, but the past is holding them back. And they also say, even though I act like I don't care, I do. So I think that goes with my ego is fragile. Remember, this person doesn't feel worthy. They don't really see their inner beauty. They don't see how blessed they are at the moment. And so they're not giving you all the information, all the answers right now. They're still working on opening their heart. And they also say, I need space right now. So again, whether or not you're with your twin, this person is trying to tell you that they're going through something right now. They're going through a heart healing. And they may need a little bit of space, and how much space depends on each person's situation. It may be that there's no communication for a bit of time, or it could be that they're a little bit more withdrawn than normal. As with all these readings, like there's internal shifting going on, and internal shifting often requires pulling back, pulling within, and just pulling away from everybody temporarily so that we can really focus on our energy without being distracted by other people's energy. But it's important not to let that trigger us, because this person is saying that they're healing, they're becoming aware of these hidden motivations, and they're trying to open their heart. And that is going to be positive for your relationship, because the major thing that they're working on, well, besides abundance, is a loving connection. This card very soon, one of the messages of this card is that inside you're indecisive about what you want. You're not being clear, and so the universe doesn't know how to react or what to bring to you. And that can clearly be going with that hidden motivations card. When this person realizes like this stuck energy around their heart chakra, I'm seeing a door open and I'm seeing things shift. But this has a lot to do with their spiritual connection, whether it's to their higher self or to their spirit guides. The rune that I chose for this one was Pertho. And this can represent hidden knowledge, or I like to think of it as spiritual knowledge, metaphysical knowledge, or mystical knowledge being shown to us. I feel like this person is, like, their focus right now is kind of on like the meaning of life, the bigger picture. This deep understanding about how our thoughts are creating our reality, and being able to find the balance in our thoughts and therefore in our hearts. So I'm going to continue on over on Vimeo and go deeper into this reading. If you'd like to follow me over there, I will see you there. Otherwise, I hope it resonated with you. Take what does, leave the rest. Thank you so much. I love you, and I'll speak to you soon.